There's the man of the hour. Go get him, MP.
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest.
It's kinda easy, listen to the G'd up sound. Playing these speakers bumping as I got the sound for you.
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. At small and power forward, it'll be Middleton and Giannis. Drew Holiday out there with MP, and it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, manning the backcourt, it's Brogdon and Brown. At small and power forward, it's Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, Grant, and we all want to know, what's the first piece of food you're reaching for at the Thanksgiving table?
Oh, man, you're so nosy, B.A. But, of course, the easy answer is to say the turkey. But for me, it's the stuffing. I'm going for that. I mean, I have to have the mashed potatoes, too, the cranberry sauce, the macaroni and cheese. You know what? Everything.
Very nice. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Let's head to the sidelines for more on MP's historic performance.
He just had an all-time night, breaking the NBA record for assists in a game. The old mark, 30 by Scott Skiles back in 1990. He told us, quote, "All credit goes to my teammates. They were the ones scoring. I was just passing." The league is still buzzing about it, guys.
No doubt about that. Thank you. Now here's MP. From the baseline, Williams grabs the board. Brown with it, now guarded by MP. Brogdon finds Tatum. Off target from three-point range. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Middleton. Back to MP. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Porzingis. Milwaukee calls timeout. And even in a short time in the NBA, Tatum has become the model wing for the modern NBA, RJ.
Yeah, he does everything so well. Shooting, defense, playmaking, you name it, this man has it. He gives you everything you want and need in that wing position.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. That one's good for 2.
And this is why the team trusts MP at all times. He's steady even with the clock ticking away.
On the wing, Tatum. Outside, Brown. And it's all from three-point range. MP outside. Holiday passes to MP. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brown. Portis outside. Sinks it from distance.
And just a typical unselfish play from MP. He's got a really strong team mentality to his game.
Pass to Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Tatum, a screen on Antetokounmpo. For 3, Porzingis. Rebounded by the Bucks. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series. So they're looking to correct that.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Tatum passes to Brogdon. Boston again missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brogdon. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pass to Porzingis. They need this. Nails it from 3.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Here's MP. That one no good. Boston trailing. Brown passes to Tatum. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Porzingis has got 6.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Count it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Brown. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. And Williams punches it home.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
MP inside, defended by Brown. Back to MP. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. 5 points in the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
On the wing, Tatum. Middleton covering. Tatum against Middleton. Pass to Brogdon. Inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
His court vision and decision-making, it's what makes Brogdon such a talented playmaker.
On the wing, MP. He's got 5. Portis with a screen on Brown. MP, the pass to Portis. Back to MP. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Celtics, not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they're one of the top teams because they just play the game the right way. That's what's been clear early on.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
So it's Boston now, after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Tatum passes to Williams, and down it goes. 2 points. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
How about Tatum shredding the D with his passing? So effective in pick and rolls.
Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Now here's Tatum. 17 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. MP inside. Brown's there.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Tatum passes to Brown. Unloads. Giannis with the rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Portis. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And we've got a moment here to show you this season's most aggressive defensive teams. Number 1, the Celtics.
And what's been most impressive about this team is how intense they've been on the defensive end. It's not just 1 or 2 guys getting blocks for them. It's been a team effort, which is why they lead the league in blocks per game.
Tatum can't hit. Milwaukee in the lead. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Milwaukee. They love where they stand right now. First place. And, of course, there's Boston nipping at their heels in second place and wanting to get that first seed.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to MP. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Boston with the ball. 4-point game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Boston calls time here. White, he's checked in for Boston. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Crowder, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brown against Middleton. Brown passes to White. Outside Brogdon. Brown in the high post. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis with a screen on Holiday. Boston again missing. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Middleton passes to MP. Shoots over Brown. And Middleton gets it to go on the assist by MP. And the Bucks lead by 6. Now White. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Holiday against Brogdon. Porzingis for 3. On target from range. Porzingis has got 11.
That makes him 4 out of 5. He's getting to his spots and just going to work right now.
Here's MP. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
A foul called on MP. We've got Delano Banton. Vyacheslav Mikhailuk is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Derek White, and it's Hauser in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Fires in the triple.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
MP outside. Pass to Beasley. Back to MP. Crowder with a screen. Here's MP. Hauser grabs the board. Boston has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Tatum. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
MP scanning the floor. Tries again. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
Benton. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. MP with it. Now guarded by White. Pass to Crowder. And here's MP from outside. MP buries the triple.
And MP reminding the D how effective he is from deep. Nice three ball.
For Boston, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Mikhailuk. The three is up. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
From deep, MP. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And another three for Milwaukee.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Pass to Benton. Can they get it? That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
Allen brings a double team. Boston's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Benton can't get it to go.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP outside, down low. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. MP outside. Shot clock at 5. Crowder with a screen. MP finds Crowder. Antetokounmpo for 3. What a make! Giannis for 3.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
And Boston calls time here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams comes in for Hauser, and Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Mikhailuk. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Allen. Pass to Brogdon. Outside White. Here's Benton. The 3. Can't get it to drop.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for White. And it's Brown in for Benton. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Chris Middleton's checked in for Crowder. And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, It's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That's what's the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star, and rightfully so.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 16. Count it. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
To the middle. Outside Holiday. Back to MP. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Milwaukee. They're on an 18-7 run. Knocks down the long J.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Brown passes to Tatum. Count that bucket. Tatum's got 16 points.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
From deep, MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
To the inside, Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 6.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Fires from deep. MP shot is off. Boston's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. The 3-ball. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, Boston's been a franchise that has sustained winning, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., look, they've had down years like anyone, but they don't have down decades. And the Celtics, they replenish as fast as any team outside of maybe their rival Lakers.
And the shot goes in.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
They get it again. And then Portis with the dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
A deep 3 from MP. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 33.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Brogdon with the ball. Portis picks him up inside. Here's Williams. Holiday grabs the miss. Well, the Bucks shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. From deep, MP. Unable to get that one. The Celtics shooting at 49% so far in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. And the Celtics shooting about 58% so far in the second. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Milwaukee in total control. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brogdon finds Brown to the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
At the line.
That free throw no good. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Double team on Brogdon. Boston has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. White on the wing. From outside the arc. He can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound, Celtics. White on the wing. Brogdon against MP.
2 minutes.
The three. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's MP. And again.
And hats off to him. I mean, getting to 40 tonight, he's got the longest 40-point streak in league history.
Unreal. He's been on a scoring binge we've never seen before. White, the pass to Porzingis. White against MP. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. Brown draws the double. Outside, Williams. Brogdon. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Portis with a screen on White. Here's MP. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now. You have to admire MP's obvious love for the game. This guy just wants to get out there and play hard.
Stolen by MP. Down low. And then Portis with the dunk.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Brogdon. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Pass to White. Now here's Porzingis. Will it go? Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Outside Porzingis. Takes the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's MP. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. MP's got 47 points. 11 seconds left in the half. And here's Brown for 3. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's MP. That one drops for him. MP's got 49 in the game.
And the concentration from MP, even when the D's right on him, he finds a way to score.
And so it's Milwaukee just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Watch out, y'all. We're in the splash zone. Better get those fans in the front row some ponchos, baby. 3 balls are raining down, Shaq, everywhere you look.
I'm glad I'm not sitting there. This is a new suit, Kenny.
And another important topic, injuries. Let's take a look at what's happening across the NBA.
They're without the services of their big man, Brook Lopez, missing his two-way presence.
Yeah, his growth as a rim protector and shooter, so impressive. Can help you so many ways. Tough break to be sure. Thanks as always for watching.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis and Portis work together inside. MP is out there with Drew Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Tatum from long range. Rebound by Middleton.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
MP shot is off. Well, the Celtics shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Brogdon with the ball, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Brown passes to Porzingis. Gets the 3 ball to go. Porzingis has got 14. And Grant, Brown signing a huge supermax with the Celtics over the summer.
Oh my, BA, over $300 million for 5 years. The Celtics made as big a financial commitment you can make to Brown. That's a lot to live up to, but he has a lot of talent.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Outside Brogdon. Double team on Brogdon. Williams misses. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. From deep, MP. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. You know, Grant, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, they play in a sports-crazed state in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin definitely loves their football, but Milwaukee also goes hard for their Bucks, which is a big reason for their recent success, BA.
And talk about consistency, RJ. Boston has made the Eastern Conference Finals 5 out of the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal, especially since some of their best players are still developing. I know a guy that thinks that they haven't been very good for a very long time, but I know what Celtics fans want. They want a ring, but they should still feel very proud of what this young team has accomplished.
Brown with it. Portis picks him up. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up the 8-footer. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
On the wing, MP. From 9 feet. Boston with a rebound.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Tatum passes to Brogdon. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Back to MP. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And stolen by Porzingis. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Now here's White. They've got Sviatoslav Mikhailuk, Delano Banton out there with Derek White. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And Milwaukee has possession. After the basket by Boston, Beasley misses.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
To the paint. And he dunks it down.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's MP. It's good. MP's got 54 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Boston's shooting it at 52%. Pass to Banton. Back to White. From the arc. And the Celtics another 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
From deep, MP. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Benton. Back to Tatum. Pass to Benton. Beyond the arc. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to MP. Yep, that one's good. MP's got 58.
You have to admire the focus from MP, not allowing the D to overwhelm him there.
Patton on the wing. Fires the 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Antetokounmpo with it. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 26 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Tatum against Crowder. Back to Benton. To the inside. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Brogdon's checked in for Boston. Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Allen. Hits a three-pointer.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Brogdon with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Tatum from long range. Rebounded by the Bucks. MP's doubled. Let's go with a 3. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by MP.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Holiday's over to help. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
And the Celtics call time here. The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's MP. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Inside, here's Cornette. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
The Celtics have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Brogdon double teamed. And a foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Well, he needs to be careful. One more foul, and he's done.
Bucks on D. Pass to White. To the inside. Cornette. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
MP inside. He's guarded by White. Soft touch off the glass.
Such a well-rounded player. MP with his fingerprints just all over this game.
To the paint. Here's Cornette. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. MP with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brogdon. MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Finding a solution to a problem. MP using the pick and roll to disrupt the defense and create quality looks.
And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
Here's MP. After the basket by Boston. Lets it go from 11. Off the left rim and out. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And they double up MP. Crowder outside. Here's MP. Crowder, a screen on White. MP drives in. And yes! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
For Boston, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Boston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. White finds Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Now here's MP. Crowder, a screen on White. Poke loose. All sorts of time. Again, Boston.
Here in the second half, their offense has been strong. Great ball movement, really working well for clean looks.
Crowder outside. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, B.A., and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
Some changes for Boston. Williams is checked in for Cornette. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Mikhailuk. And it's Brown in for Brogdon. Now here's Allen. Sinks the tray.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Tatum. Brown, no good. Here's Crowder. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
So he gets them both. And here's Brown. Brown draws the double. White for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. White's got 11 points here in the second half. Milwaukee's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And here's MP from outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Boston's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. White for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Beasley's checked in for the Bucks. MP with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Working the ball around to his teammates. MP just making it look so easy out there.
Here's White. Boston, no good that time either. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Lopez, a screen on White. MP, the pass to Lopez. And there it is for him.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's White. Pass to Tatum. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
And it's Crowder missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
To the middle. Williams passes to Porzingis. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's MP. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Pass to Williams. Now Tatum takes a three. Rebound, Milwaukee. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's MP. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
And the Bucks making a change here. Green is checked in. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget.
And all those hot shooting performances from Klay Thompson, this night belongs right there with him.
Walsh can't get it to go. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Launches a 3. MP no good. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
All right, let's talk about my guy Joel Embiid, the latest quote-unquote victim of MP's greatness. Now, Joel is a 7-footer who moves like a ballerina. He's a brick wall with grace and agility. This guy is a lock for All-Star and All-NBA nods year after year after year. He's been the league's top scorer on multiple occasions, and he's even been an MVP. He does it all with a smile on his face and a competitive fire that burns as brightly as the sun. He's also a hilarious social media follow. He's an incredible player. And yet, MP's done enough that I think he's better, both now and in the future. I come not to bury Joel Embiid, but to sing his praises. I just sing MP's a little louder.
Great win. Keep pushing.
You've been solid all year, but you've hit a different gear lately. What changes have you made that have helped you break this record?
The physical part, skills. They've been good all year, but the mental side wasn't as strong as it could be, so I started focusing on that. I began visualizing success and focusing on my goals, which is giving me the drive to push through these last few games and consistently deliver. I wanted to cultivate a positive and confident attitude, and by doing so, I've been able to approach each game with a clear and focused mind.